Welcome back. So today what we're going over is the style you find in Savate striking as far as building combinations goes. Every art has their own emphasis as far as what strikes you see focused on, the length of combinations. Some are high volume styles, some are lower volume styles. In this case, Savate is one with a much higher volume strikes. So when we start getting into the finer points of how do we compose these combinations, what are we looking at? Well, for starters, you're almost always leading with kicks. I'm leading with frontal chassé, my fouetté, chassé bas, all those kind of things. That's usually what starts. And in most cases, it's a kick, 3 punches, and then following kicks. The other thing it really focuses on doing is when I'm leading with kicks, I'm also mixing my lines. So I'm not just hitting to the head, I'm changing lines to hit to the body, and making sure that I tag the legs as well. It's part of the overall game that I mix lines, use different strikes up and down the body, helps make it very hard to become predictable, especially if you're always changing lines, throwing different combinations, and overall just trying to not be too predictable with everything we're doing. So one of the most important things to keep in mind is that all of these combinations are thrown from motion. You don't see a lot of short stepping footwork in Savate. I'm light on my feet, I'm bouncing on the balls of my feet, I'm shifting, I'm moving, and I'm not staying in the same place. So those combinations always come from some degree of movement. It's never standing still, no motion, and then trying to strike. This footwork hides me getting into range, hides what I'm trying to position, and sets me up for all my strikes. Another thing you'll see is a frequent shift of stances. Now, rather than shifting in the open, in Savate, we always try and find some way to hide that stance shift. It may be with punches, such as what I just showed, or can often be done off of kicks, just like that, where you can follow up, land in the opposite stance, and take advantage of that new angle. Again, it's switching off of the punches, or switching off the kicks to change stances, change angles, create new opportunities. So the real beauty of it is that these can be applied to any striking style. Keeping in mind it's that perpetual motion, using that footwork to get to range. It is mixing lines of attack so that I'm not predictable, shifting stances and angles in order to create new opportunities. These are all things that are semi-unique to Savate, but then you can learn them in that format and apply it to virtually anything else. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.